Hey guys, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I am Kelly. This is Piper. You guys have asked for more Piper in my videos, which means that you have to put up with his shenanigans and just running around knocking things over. So hopefully he will behave, but if not, I apologize. So it is weekly weigh-in time. As you guys saw last week, I started intermittent fasting and I'm absolutely loving it. I was really nervous. I've wanted to try intermittent fasting for quite a while now, but I'm just nervous. I'm nervous about stopping eating, too early and then being hungry when I go to sleep. I was nervous about being hangry at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I was for the first couple of days, but I was been able to push past that and it's been really good. So before we get into it, I lost 2 pounds this week, 2 pounds, which is incredible for me. I'm so excited. Absolutely love it. And I'm feeling great. I feel so much less bloated. I know the 2 pounds, a lot of it is water weight, but I'm feeling so much better. And now he's going after the mic. So I'm feeling so much better, so much less bloated, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it is not limiting your calories per se, not limiting anything like that, but just limiting your times that you're eating, the time of day that you're eating. And we're taught as Americans that breakfast is the healthiest meal of the day, which is a myth that was made up by the cereal company as a marketing tool. We're taught to eat 6 small meals a day, which there may be some science behind that, but there's also a lot of science behind intermittent fasting and spiking your insulin levels with helping with diabetes and different things like that, which diabetes runs my family. And I think he sees my hands moving and thinks that I'm coming to pet him. So no biting. So with intermittent fasting, you're limiting your times of day that you're eating. So you're only eating within a smaller amount of time period. So my typical fast is 16:8 or 18:6. So therefore I am fasting for 16 hours and eating for 8. Or I try and stretch a little bit further and fasting for 18 hours and only eating for 6. So what that looks like is I'll stop eating around 7 o'clock at night and then I will eat breakfast or lunch at 11 o'clock in the morning, which honestly isn't too bad. And you can have water, black coffee, and tea, black tea, which kind of helps subdue the hunger pains. And it's really been good of just kind of getting my water in. I don't know. It's been funny. It's been kind of like a roller coaster in the mornings at work. So I'll be like, I'll be good. And then I'll be starving, so hungry. So then I'll chug a bunch of water and be like, I'm good. And then I'll be starving. So I'll chug some water and then I'm good. And then I'm starving. And then it's time to eat. So then it's good. So it's really been interesting of just kind of seeing how you get used to it, and I'm drinking so much more water than I was before because that's my way of controlling the hunger, which a lot of times when you are hungry, you're just thirsty and you just need to drink water. So that's been really good of just being able to control the cravings that way and just really honing them in, and I've been loving it. And then sometimes I'll even stretch it to 1 o'clock and I'll set little milestones. So actually last week I did my Weight Watchers the top 5 collab that you guys saw, and I was like, all right, I'm really hungry. I really want to eat, but I want to wait until this video gets 1,000 views. And then I got 1,000 views and I was like, you know what? I can go a little bit longer, 1,500 views. And then so I was watching the view count go up. And then finally at 1 o'clock, I was like, okay, I'm going to eat now. And so it's been really good of just kind of pushing myself and seeing how far I can go and really just honing that in. Now, points. So before I was really struggling with staying within my points. I was tracking, but a lot of times I was still going over my points even with tracking, and just really hungry and just really struggling with staying within my 23 points. And I've noticed that with intermittent fasting, I'm able to stay within my points no problem. Most days I'm averaging between 22 and 24 points. So I'm still getting enough food. It's just really being able to control the food, which is incredible. Also, I've noticed that to be successful with intermittent fasting, this video is just kind of all over the place. With being successful with intermittent fasting, I've noticed that I have to go to bed on time. That is key. I did a live stream last Wednesday where I was, sorry, his tail's wagging. I did a live stream where I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning doing the live stream, and I had stopped dinner at 6 o'clock. I was so proud of it. Stopped dinner at 6 o'clock. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I can eat earlier in the day tomorrow. Well, I was starving by the end of that live stream because I wanted to eat, because I was supposed to already be sleeping for like 3 or 4 hours at that point. I usually go to bed at like 9, 10 o'clock. And so 1 o'clock, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And so I chugged some water and I went to sleep and I was like, this is miserable and I really want to eat. But just kind of saying, no, Kelly, you can do it. Fight through it. It's been a struggle, but it's been good. So 2 pounds down. That is incredible for me. I'm so excited with 2 pounds down. So I have some questions for you guys that I want to answer. And if you guys have any questions for me, weight loss or anything like that, intermittent fasting, Weight Watchers, please leave them down below. I would love to answer any questions. You guys see my Dumbing Debt Friday videos where I answer your budgeting questions. So I'd love to answer any weight loss questions, and I can include that in my weekly weigh-in every week. That would be so much fun. So if you have any questions, let me know. First question is from Nicole, and she says, I looked into intermittent fasting at the end of the year, and something that scared me was the negative effects it has on women when it comes to hormones causing irregular periods and infertility. Do you worry about this? I read that as well, and at first I was like, holy crap, I don't want to do that. I have so many friends that struggle with infertility, and that is something I really want to make sure I'm steering clear away. But the more research I did, the more I found just not enough research on that, and I found a lot of cases and a lot of women that actually found that it helped them with getting pregnant. It helped them regulate their periods, help them just balance their hormones. So, and also a couple of people said that when they were on their period, they found that it was so much more manageable, which is very encouraging. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't got my period since I've been on this, but I'm going to watch it. So I'm very in tune with my body. So I'm going to be very careful, make sure I, pay very close attention to how my body is reacting with it, making sure that I'm staying regular and everything like that. If I don't find that to be the case, then I'm going to go to my doctor and say, okay, can we do this? What's going on? Can we do some blood work? Is there something going on? And just watching it very carefully. Now, ultimately, my health comes first, especially with, conceiving a baby, and we're not trying right now, but I don't want to do anything that's going to prevent that in the future. So if it does start to affect my periods and different things like that, then I will stop it and just stop it. So, but I've really found lots of research, and you guys can talk in the comments as well. Melly, I would love to hear what you have to say about this. And I know that you watch all my videos and you're one of my doctor viewers. So definitely let me know, guys, what you have found with intermittent fasting and infertility. Some people have said that it helps it. Some people have said that it hurts it. So let me know, guys. All right, other question is from Robin H. And she said, do you go to Weight Watchers meetings or do Weight Watchers online or another app? I personally do Weight Watchers app online. I just pay $10 a month. My work pays for half of it. Typically it's $20 a month, but my work does pay for half, so I pay for 10, which is awesome and such a blessing. But I just use the app, and then this community is my meetings. And so these weigh-in videos, I watch Sandy's highlight videos she goes over the Weight Watchers meeting in full and goes over all of that. So I watch those videos. And I have seen a lot of people do different apps, like they'll use the iTrack Bites app, and now when they can get it for free, and they can use the past versions of Weight Watchers as well, which I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to someone in the comments about, I wish that in the Weight Watchers app, you were able to choose which plan you wanted to use. Like if you wanted to use Points Plus, if you wanted to use the old Weight Watchers Freestyle, or the old Weight Watchers Smart Points program, where you got 30 points a day, and you could pick which one plan you wanted. I think that would be so, just good marketing for them. And, that would be really good data for them. And they could see, okay, which plans are people wanting to do most? And then, let's tailor a plan around that. What plans are people losing on most? And, use that data. You guys have it. I don't know. That's just my own personal, marketing brain. But, yeah. So I use the Weight Watchers app online. So I hope that answers your questions. Let me know how you guys are doing. Have you tried intermittent fasting? Have you just doing Weight Watchers? Are you doing keto? What are you guys doing? Let me know down below. I love hearing it. And I really don't, I know so many people talk about, just do the program. And yes, I'm totally on board with that, and I totally agree with that. But at the same time, I was on the struggle bus. I was not staying within my points. I was not losing as well. Even when I was tracking and honest tracking, it was so hard for me to stay within that. And even having the 0 point foods, I wasn't staying full. And so I don't know, this has just been a really great alternate plan for me, and I'm really excited that I can incorporate into Weight Watchers and not just have to go completely off Weight Watchers, because I love Weight Watchers. So let me know how you guys are doing. 2 pounds down. I'm so excited. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.